The guy quoted 1,500 rupees. And the lady said 800. Bus, final, done. Give it to me. This is what I love about Indian negotiation. The buyer doesn't propose a price. The buyer closes it and then says, "Chala, give it to me."
They do the demand.
I have a problem with plain clothes anything. Plain clothes police officer saying hands up. Like, then am I just putting my hands up for anyone?
And they go,
Yeah, correct.
Where do you draw the line with
Where
plain
do you draw
clothes?
the line with plain clothes? That's why the British Victorians introduced uniform.
I mean,
for a
imagine if you went
reason.
to plain clothes High Court judge.
Yeah.
I'm saying that he
just come in a
just come in a t-shirt.
10 years jail.
But sir, you're wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah. Just because you're sitting there, 10 years jail to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi Kunal.
Hi, Pal.
What's happening?
All good, yeah.
You had a birthday recently.
I did a couple of days ago.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
We talked about this briefly about birthdays.
Yeah.
You're not a big birthday person. I'm not a big birthday person.
Well, I like meeting family, friends,
Yes.
sometimes,
Yes.
having a good meal,
Yes.
having a few drinks. I'm okay. I mean, I don't feel very strongly, or I'm not against it or for
Yes.
it. I'm always up for a little bit of a celebration, but it's not a big,
Yeah. Like it's for a lot of people, 40s and 50s, you see, especially on social media, they're like, my 50th with all my friends in Greece. You know, it's meaningful, whatever. You know, there's a lot of pressure to celebrate that day. Whereas I've always viewed it as just the passage of time. Like, what are you celebrating? You haven't achieved anything on that day. But everyone has to pretend like you've achieved something.
Well, I think that celebrating survival for a year was never a big thing.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like, okay, so you've survived, you've lived another year, you made it. Like, I guess it was bigger maybe in the Middle Ages at some stage when survival after a certain age
I think so.
was a big deal. You know,
I think like the first, second, third, fourth birthdays.
Early birthdays and then later birthdays.
My kid, no cholera, no diphtheria,
Yeah.
alive.
Because I don't think in
No
India,
plague.
Janam Din Mubarak, like for a 35-year-old, like I can get celebrating young children, because infant mortality.
Yeah.
Older people, because they're getting you, and like maybe 100 years ago, being 50, 60 was a big deal.
Yeah.
75, amazing. 80, you're insane. You're like some sort of record holder.
Yeah.
So-
Akbar, I think the Emperor Akbar in the 1600s lived till 83.
Amazing.
I mean, his later birthdays must have been just shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
83. Yeah. So
Still,
So I'm saying that then there's a lot to celebrate. But I'm saying that now, we're in an age of medicine and this, that, and also surviving another year is not
But
that
you're
big a
saying
deal.
that somehow in some professions like ours, comedy,
Ours, yes.
comedy, film, acting,
Especially in the current environment.
current world where everything's going to AI,
Yeah.
the fact that you even lived another year,
Is now a bigger deal.
it's huge.
Yeah. That you have survived now is more meaningful.
He's 46,
Yeah. In the entertainment business.
freelancing.
He's alive. He survived. So
That's happy birthday.
yeah. So then that becomes a thing.
Yeah.
But otherwise, passage of time.
Celebration of passage of time. But you brought up a very good point, right? Which is humans are the only creatures in the entire animal kingdom, even among mammals, that celebrate a birthday.
Birthdays.
See, we force dogs to celebrate birthdays.
Yeah.
Humans have forced dogs.
The dog is like, what the hell? I'm
I'm
getting a cake. What is this?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. It's carrot and chicken, but I'll eat it. Whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Dogs, I don't think before humans would have a birthday party.
so there's a lot of stuff that we've superimposed on other things.
Yeah.
Like I'd say Happy New Year. I guess it is the New Year because the Earth has gone around the sun, and
Because
there's just
animals
seasons, but
don't know time.
I mean, they can sense seasons.
Yeah.
They can sense.
I don't think there's a lion looking at a lion saying, is it 4 o'clock? What time is it? 4:30?
Yeah.
Five.
Or it's just like,
Was it your birthday yesterday?
Was it your 10th? They were like, I don't think.
No.
Sorry, I missed your birthday. Yeah, I was.
I was eating a deer. It's fine. It's fine. I was busy.
So
I
animals.
saw you had a good birthday. Huh?
Very
You
good
just
birthday.
ate
Very good
that
birthday.
bison. You had a good one. Huh?
Good one. Good
Yeah.
one.
But animals, what must it be like? Day, night, they can tell.
Day, night, seasons, weather,
Weather,
hunger.
hunger. I need to eat that.
I need to eat and I don't need to eat.
Yeah.
Horniness.
Yeah.
Horniness is one of the top things.
Big one.
And sleep.
Sleep.
So survival is pretty. It's sorted, you
Yeah.
know, like rest, eat.
There isn't
sleep.
like a pride of lions getting together for some grandma's 50th.
Yeah. We're going over to. We're going over to Gir. Oh, you're going all the way to Gir. Yeah. My grandmom's to 16th.
Yeah, she's made it to 16.
She's made it to 16. Yeah.
See, we've killed these three.
Yeah, we're taking it with us.
It's a big feast.
Huge.
Yeah.
Extended family is coming.
Come. So they don't have that.
They don't have that thing.
We make a big deal.
Big deal. Yeah. And also because so often we don't know what to do with time.
Yeah. So happy birthday is a thing.
Yes. Yeah. So in the animal, this thing, that's why attention span in the animal kingdom is not a big deal.
Yeah.
In the sense that
talking, then he eats you.
So I'm saying that, like, you know, we think of our entertainment as how do I keep people's attention?
Yeah.
Like in this podcast, most people now have left because it's really bad, this conversation.
Correct.
So we can't keep their attention.
Correct.
But in the animal kingdom, like one animal,
they'll be watching us. Like, I think if we targeted our YouTube algorithm, if they could target some zoos, you know, like this will hold them.
A lot of animals would be into us, yeah.
For 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
And that's what we need a good watch time.
Yeah.
You know, we're going after the wrong thing. Anyway, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And you made it how many years now?
46.
You're still alive, huh?
Alive,
still
around.
Here. That's an achievement.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I have a conundrum, Kunaal. I've been thinking quite a lot. And my conundrum has to do with, my first conundrum has to do with Indian negotiation.
Okay.
So I went to a sari shop with my wife and my cousin, and behind us there was a lady negotiating. And then the sari shop owner is a very interesting creature. He's usually male in his 50s, Indian man in his 50s, but his whole day he deals with Indian women who come for weddings and so. A lot of sari shops, if you notice in India, don't have women salespeople.
No. Because
They're all
that
men.
is too, I'll tell you why, because that discussion becomes too harsh. It's too hard a discussion. Like one woman selling a sari to another woman, there's too much judgment there.
I guess you're right, because I guess the woman would be like, can I get the green one? I wouldn't wear the green one. You know, like, so that would the
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm आप पे नहीं जचेगा.
नहीं. वो तो मैं भी नहीं पहनूंगा. You know, so it's just a thing, you know.
Yeah.
In this one, the guy quoted 1,500 rupees. And the lady said 800. Bus, final, done. Give it to me. And the other guy said, no, ma'am, 1,500. And this is what I love about Indian negotiation. The buyer doesn't propose a price. The buyer closes it and then says, Chala, give it me.
दे दो
Give
अभी
it.
दे दो demand it.
Then they get into the logistics. The price is done. The other guy hasn't agreed also. Because she kept saying 1,500 and she kept saying 800. We've done, we've spoken. I'm in a hurry. Chalo, I'm in a hurry. I'm going to give it to me. Where's the bag? But then she gets into how to get it.
Final.
I'm done. And I realized that's a brilliant negotiation tactic. And there are different ways where it says, no, madam.
Ma'am,
no,
kya
eye
kar rahe hain?
contact and goes away.
Yeah,
and
all
so
that.
I can't do it. Madam, please. And the lady just never backs down from the thing. I'm in a hurry. Give it to me. I have to go. I said 800. We're done. What are we wasting? We've agreed. So she's agreed
with herself.
for them. And then it's like, just give it a chalo. So then I feel a lot for that guy.
Yeah, and the guy has a few things up his sleeve.
What are those things?
So one is that first he'll get into the laughing kind of like, yeah, madam,
What are
what are you saying? Like, don't do this to me kind of thing, and like, why are you
Like
this
the
thing?
numbers not even a
It's
thing
not
to
even
consider.
आपके लिए क्या 800 रुपया
Yeah.
1500 क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
So while she's closed it and
Yeah.
asking for the bag,
he's like, "Ma'am,
he's
ऐसे मत
not
करो,
even
ma'am."
in the game.
He's not in the thing. So anyway, he does that. But then his final card
Yeah.
is to get very sad.
Yeah.
He gets very sad. And he gets almost dejected. And he wants to spoil this purchase for you. Like, he doesn't want to make it a joyous thing anymore.
Yeah.
So he'll be like, ठीक है मैम, दे दो मैम को दे दो. And he'll get into and she'll be, and then it's a man who's gotten upset and he's now sad. He's now dejected. He's,
Yeah.
ठीक है मैम, ठीक है, कोई नहीं. And
Now-
he wants to, but she's
Yeah.
too smart.
Cruel.
She's cruel.
She's cruel.
She's cold.
Yeah.
She's too
And
smart to
and
fall
Indian
for this thing.
negotiators don't break with this. He knows he still
knows-
made a
and-
100 rupee profit.
He might not have also. He might be even taking a loss on this, so he'll be fully dejected. Like this whole forget it. Like, I don't want. He gets teary also. He gets very sad. So
But
then
this lady said she bought it 10 minutes ago.
she's out the door. But he wants to spoil it a little bit. He doesn't want to leave her with
No.
a good feeling for this. If it goes such a low negotiation, he doesn't want to make it a good purchase.
Correct.
He wants to make it a sad end to this. This 1 hour we've spent. I've shown you so many things.
So she won with price, but it's a little. He's burnt.
He's burnt it. It's a hollow victory. For many years, I was also thinking that a lot of my negotiation for projects, I'm doing a film, I'm doing a series. I should actually get one of these ladies only to negotiate the
The
price.
Sari lady.
The Sari lady.
What's his day rate? X.
Yeah.
X. Chalo, when are we shooting?
Where are we shooting? Just give me the dates now. Give me the contract.
But we haven't agreed
No,
to
just
X.
give me the contract now. You sign over it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of mother who takes. So I'm saying, like, if our mothers and aunts and all that stuff went for this
Negotiated,
negotiation,
yeah.
stop it now. Stop it. I don't owe you anything. What Amazon and all. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Give me the contract. Kunal, you sign over here. I don't want to hear any word from. That's
We
the
have
negotiation.
solved. We've answered it.
Shut
Yeah.
up now, Netflix.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to hear anything.
X. We said the price is
No,
X.
no,
What
no,
is
no,
the thing?
no. Kunal, you sign.
But we haven't agreed on the price, madam. No, but now these dates are available.
Yeah.
So don't entertain that side of the conversation.
No.
Indian negotiation is incredible. We have
It's
so
great.
much to learn.
So
actually.
much. So much.
I have a conundrum about airport customs officers. Now, in the India we grew up in, customs officers used to wear uniforms. Right? So you knew that they were customs officers. But now they are plain clothes customs officers. Roaming around the area where the bags
Sniffing
just
out
come
things.
out of scams. Yeah, exactly.
iPhone.
Yeah.
That kind
And looking for people with 4-5 bags. you know.
laptop.
They just they I guess they know that the regular traveler will have maybe a bottle of whiskey, 2 bags, etc. But the smuggler will have 3-4 suitcases. Looks
Yeah.
a smuggling type
Right.
that they're looking out for. But the last time I saw plain clothes customs officers, they looked the most suspicious at the airport. So, is this a conundrum of suspicious looking people trying to keep an eye out for suspicious looking people? So then when they catch you, you're worried, like how do they look more suspicious than you? So how do I trust them to be the customs officers? Now this ties into a news story
Yeah.
that we talked about, where some people were pretending to be customs officers.
Yeah. Just outside the customs area.
Yes.
They were employees of some restaurant or some organization within the airport. One of the franchises that operate over there, food store, liquor store, God knows where. And they posed as plainclothes customs officers.
Yes.
With some sort of airport tag.
Yeah.
And they were stopping people and saying, what is in your bag? Bag mein kya hai? Bag mein kya hai? And when anyone asks you bag mein kya hai, I mean,
And because we are now used to plain clothes customs officers, You'll open the bag for anyone.
Yeah. So they were opening their bags and taking their whatever.
Yeah, and then say, give us a bribe. And
Give
stuff.
us a bribe, we'll let you go.
So the conundrum is it's plainclothes people extorting from other plainclothes people. Originally, they put them in plainclothes so that you were not suspicious. So they could keep an eye out on suspicious people. Because the uniform would not make you act like you're less suspicious. But now there's no uniform.
There's no uniform.
Everyone is suspicious of everybody.
And the thing is that the problem is because we've grown up being fearful.
Of uniforms.
Not only of uniform, of customs.
Of customs, yeah.
So,
foreign goods.
Like till we're home and eating the chocolate or drinking the whiskey, that whole thing, you're still worried that someone's going to stop you and say, bag mein kya hai?
Goods. Bag mein kya hai?
Bag mein kya laye ho? And we come from that place also where, it's like, oh, we got an extra bottle of whiskey. Huh? We got an extra bottle of whiskey.
Economic freedom in India, there was a lot of,
So these customs officers could be up to your building also, you'll still get scared.
Yeah.
Like if you pulled up in your car and some guys walked into your building and stopped you before you enter the lift and they said, एक minute, bag में क्या है? You'd open it. Right there in your own lift lobby, you'd open it. Because we have that fear.
I will now open my bag for anyone on the other side of the scan machine because now you've taken away uniforms. Earlier they used to have a cap.
Yeah, that blue uniform and that
stripes and a full white and blue uniform.
Yeah.
So when they stopped you, a guy in authority is coming. I have a problem with plainclothes anything. Plainclothes police officer saying hands up. Like then am I just putting my hands up for anyone?
And they go,
yeah, correct.
Where do you draw the line with
Where do you draw the line with plainclothes? That's why the British Victorians introduced uniform.
I mean, imagine if you were to plainclothes High Court judge.
Yeah.
I'm saying that he just come in a t-shirt.
10 years jail.
But sir, you're wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
Or,
and just because you're sitting there, 10 years jail to you. Yeah.
So plainclothes, everything doesn't work.
You can't get any respect in plainclothes. No. That's why regular people impersonating plainclothes customers. So it's robbed 3 plainclothes people.
So what if a pilot of the plane was now they're like, forget all these uniforms and all, we're plainclothes pilots.
Plainclothes pilot.
So anyone could just like come in and wearing shorts and chappals and say, where are you going? I'm going to fly the plane. I'm a plainclothes pilot.
Can't recognize Captain Raghuveer.
Yeah.
I'm a decorated pilot. So, but you're in shorts.
You're not decorated.
Yeah. You've left the decoration at home. Yeah. I have a conundrum that's come from you.
Yeah.
About class and buildings in India.
We've both experienced something similar. I walked into I was going in for a meeting today at a office building. And I pulled up in my car and I entered the building and I went past one of those, the security turnstiles that often threaten to hit you in the balls, the one that just closed without. And there was a lady there who let me in because she saw me enter the lobby in the car. And behind me, there was an associate of mine, a colleague who but he happened to walk in to the lobby. He walked into the building and came in. So she said, "Aap chal ke aaye hain na?" So he said, "हाँ." He said, "फिर आपको पास लेना पड़ेगा." I said, but हम दोनों एक ही मीटिंग के लिए जा रहे हैं. As in, we're both same meeting we're going for, and he's with me. We're together. Saying, नहीं, but आप गाड़ी में आए ना? I said, हाँ, गाड़ी में आया. Saying, पर वो चल के आए हैं. I said, हाँ. So he walked and came. Saying, नहीं, अगर चल के आए हैं तो फिर पास लेना पड़ेगा.
Yeah.
So then he's like, but we're going to the same meeting, we're together. I mean, if a pass is the system, then both of us should have to take the pass, right? Why do only the guy who's walking on foot? Yeah. So why is this class system against walking on foot and coming in a car? And it happens to people who enter buildings, 5-star hotels. Because I've walked into 5-star hotels and I've walked straight into the thing, and you just do that little security there and you leave.
Yes.
With a bag and put it through but when you're walking in from the thing, there'll be a full pat down, check of bag, then they'll be ask you where you want to go, lobby, kisse milna hai, what, this, that. But you're
never happens in a fancy car.
In a car, it won't happen. But if you're walking in, there's a lot more questions.
So there is a sort of car racism in India. Class.
But everywhere, I mean, it's only, I guess it's all around the world? Like if
I
you're in
think
Monaco
in
or whatever.
Manhattan,
Yeah.
you can walk into a building. I think you can get off from the subway and walk into a building.
Right.
And people can't tell if you're a $1 billion tech CEO or you're a homeless person.
Yes. Because they also look very similar. But that's the
Correct.
difference.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
there's no like wearing a suit. Or,
Sure.
But you could also be a homeless person wearing a suit.
Correct.
Like it could be. In India, I think there is a hierarchy of how you get into a nice place. So if you are invited to, say, a consulate party or anything in a fancy hotel in India, the whole ecosystem is for a car to drive up, ceremonial.
Yes.
Car will drive up and a person will open the door for you and you'll get out. And there's the little shusha ceremony will happen.
Right.
And the whole infrastructure is built around that.
Right.
So when you're entering a fancy hotel, it is to show the world I have a car, someone else drives it, I get out of it, the door is open for me,
Dorman.
see my car, which is why in a very lavish wedding in India, the person will sit in traffic for hours, but only get out of the car when the car pulls up at the main thing, because you want to be seen getting out of the car. Because God forbid someone assumes you've walked there.
Oh.
Because then different rules apply.
Yeah.
The caterers walk, the bartender walks.
How can you also walk?
The guy that made the bamboo pandal walked. You can't walk. You're a guest. So you are in the car category. So India economic success, the moment, even though, if more Indians use public transport, I think 90% of the reason Indians don't use public transport is the shame associated.
The shame.
Not because of the
Yeah.
class thing is you're getting out of a car. Like whatever car, that you still have a car. Even though you could be very wealthy.
Correct.
And take public transport. Like say you went to your premiere,
Yeah.
which is right next to your house.
Right.
And you just have to walk across to the premiere.
Yeah.
And everybody knows you're the star of the film, etc.
But if I walked.
Yeah, then you'd be considered like, why is he walking?
Yeah.
But if you have to go in a car. I think even Ubers don't really count.
They don't really, but in this case of this building, if he had just not let the Uber go at the gate and taken the Uber into the gate,
then he'd be a higher class.
Then he would have been allowed in without the
higher
pass.
Class person.
But because he let the Uber go outside the building and not inside the building, he didn't come in a car.
Yeah, correct.
So that was a problem.
Yeah. I just want to bring up a quick conundrum that one of our producers brought up about target marketing.
Right.
So she was telling us that there's a shopkeeper in a Bandra suburb who shouts out the kinds of clothes he has, right? So he says, clothes for women, clothes for women, clothes for women. And then he sees a particular kind of person. He goes, clothes for short women, clothes for tall women, clothes for foreigners. And this, in many ways, this is sort of like an Instagram algorithm.
Yeah.
But it's a human.
Yeah.
Who's changing his thing. And do you think that in many ways Indian target marketing has been human Indian target marketing has been ahead of Instagram?
It has. Because, I mean, the things that people will say, they'll look you up and down and then they'll even see what you may need.
Yeah. And this is a particular area, very busy area on Hill Road.
Yeah.
With a lot of very stereotypical open air shops.
Yeah, and and also what happens is that they are able to pass on communication also faster. Like if you go and you see a top and you say, "Madam, आपके लिए top है, कितने का है? 400 रुपया." मैं 200 ही दूंगी. नहीं मैडम, नहीं मिलेगा आपको यहाँ पे 200 में. So then she said, मैं आगे जाके देखती हूँ. I'll go ahead and I'll check. So, आप check कीजिए. Before you get there, his message has already gone. So his algorithm, like how Amazon does the pricing and all of that, he's done his signal to the guy at the back, and he said,
the last guy
is not going to give.
Yeah.
It happens with when I'm selling raddi at home also.
Yeah.
The raddiwala will come.
Price
and
fixing.
There's a price fixing. So
Yeah.
I'll have an item.
Yeah.
I have an old whatever. It's a shoulder strap to keep my back straight. Whatever it is, I want $200 for it.
And to explain to our foreign listeners, Raddi is any garbage,
Any unwanted stuff that you want to get rid of.
ultimate recycling, actually.
Superb.
Yeah.
But once a guy comes and sets a price, now these are the 4 alcohol bottles I'm selling so that you can fill it with spurious shit and sell it to more people.
And just for 1 second, because I've been obsessed with the raddiwala as a character.
Yeah.
And to people who may not know what a raddiwala is, he's a buyer of any disposable, disused good in any household.
Anything.
But
a plastic mug.
Anything that in the Western world
Discards.
would not even be imagined as a saleable thing.
A 2-legged stool. He'll sell it.
Part of an air conditioner.
Yeah.
Like anything.
Metal in any form.
Just the cover of this phone.
In half.
In half. And you often wonder, like how, because what they do abroad is they throw all this in a compactor and it just crushes it.
Yeah.
Right? Because they just assume surely no one is going to do anything with this. But in countries like ours, they can take half the cell phone cover and make an air conditioner out of it. Like this, the enterprise
is tremendous.
Incredible.
It's tremendous.
So the raddiwala I've been fascinated by because he's a buyer of everything.
Yeah.
And he has prices for everything, just different kinds of junk.
And the thing is that he basically wants tentacles into everyone's house.
Yeah.
His game is not the newspapers he's buying from you, because I sell my newspapers, right? His game is much longer. His game is that in the middle of all those newspapers, there'll be some uncle somewhere who doesn't realize he has a Patek Philippe.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't realize he has a Longines on him.
Yeah.
And he'll sell him that also.
Yeah.
Because there are guys, a lot of them say old pens.
Anything.
Why would you buy pens? And some guys say, kya fountain pen mein bech do. So he'll sell it and suddenly it'll be a Cartier or it'll be a thing. So they buy these things and it'll be something. It'll be maybe an old Pilot pen that some. So they work in the sense that I want everything that's coming out of these houses.
Yeah.
Because these houses will have something of value at some stage.
Yeah.
Whether it's some china, whether it's some glass, whether it is some furniture, whether it is a pen, whether it is someone's spectacles that are branded. I'll get it.
It'll
because
be in the pile that's coming.
It'll be in the pile and I want to be around that pile.
My garbage buyer, I guess I don't know how else to call it, scrap purchaser.
Scrap dealer.
Yeah. There are other words for people like this, no? The scrap merchant, whatever. My guy keeps saying, if I show him things like some disused forks and knives, he's not interested. He keeps asking me, and I want to know why he does this. Asking me, "Bada kuch hai?"
Exactly. Bada kuch hai kya?
Means like, do I have a TV or an air conditioner?
Amplifier. Old speaker.
Yeah. And because he just needs a thing that is bigger in volume.
Yeah.
Even if it's broken.
He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But this thing is that once they set a price.
Yes.
Like he's saying 850.
Yeah.
You say नहीं मुझे whatever 1200 चाहिए. He's saying sir आपको नहीं मिलेगा.
Yeah.
Then you can keep calling different raddiwalas.
Yeah.
But he spread the thing now.
It's 850.
So his algorithm is gone that don't take it for.
But how does the scrap merchant come up with a price of a thing that's not anything? So they have a price for half that piece of paper. They'll have a price for one leg of this. Just this part of the microphone. You're like, I want to sell this, but ye bechna hai. 212 rupiya. How is he coming up with the? Because it's the thing is nothing. It's just if I come to you with a blob of solid, right, any solid, and I'm like, Kunaal, and they're like 322 rupees. Like, how is he? He's the ultimate valuer. Christie's and Sotheby's is nothing.
So the thing is that a lot of their stuff it goes in weight. So they say vajan mein jayega. Ye to vajan mein jayega means I'm just going to sell it for its weight. So if you're selling the bottom of this microphone, he'll say, sir, ye to vajan mein jayega. That means that I'm just going to sell the weight value of this metal. So if it's like some paper, sir, ye to kuch nahi hai. And then you try and convince them, nahi hai. ये श्योर माइक का नीचे का भाग है ये 50,000 रुपए में जाता है सिंग यार ये तो so then it becomes a bit of a negotiation.
Yeah, then you tell him you fix a mic on it, you can get a mic
out of it.
Yeah.
सर मगर ये तो कुछ So then it always becomes that. You give him
So,
a big story about
Is
it.
this anything is a big part of. It reminds me of a BBC show called Antiques Roadshow,
Yes.
where people bring things from their home and then ask evaluators, is this an antique or is this nothing? Whereas in India, it's the opposite. When you're going to the scrap collector, you're telling him this is something.
I'm saying this is nothing.
He's saying it's
This is nothing.
He says it's nothing. He says it's something.
It's nothing. It's
It's
nothing.
nothing. It's nothing. He's trying to
Yeah.
make it valueless.
It's the exact opposite, of Antique
Roadshow.
Roadshow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two very quick conundrums.
Yeah.
The very quick conundrum again came from a producer. It's an excellent conundrum. It's a quick one. Why are there three separate specialists for ear, nose, and throat? Sorry,
in a
why are there
sin-
not
Huh.
three different specialists for ear, nose, and throat? Heart has a specialist, doctor. Eyes,
Brain,
cancer, teeth,
lungs.
sexually transmitted diseases, lungs, everything. But ENT is one specialist, and we've sort of solved the conundrum.
Yeah. I mean, in most regards, it's a single kind of void, like an orifice
Yes.
between your mouth, the back of your throat, your mouth, your nose, and your ear. It's all
And
kind
they're
of
all
connected.
and going down.
Because
So-
I think that it's so closely. I guess like if someone were to enter, like you were saying, if you enter the ear, like the guy is going into your ear, and then he's like suddenly it's a infection in the throat.
Yeah.
And then if he had to go, no, this is beyond my jurisdiction. You know, like
then you have to go to the throat doctor.
throat doctor, or the throat doctor is looking at your throat and he's saying, no, this is a nasal problem. You'll have to go to the nose guy.
Nose guy.
It's too much. I think it's too many.
Close for three different doctors.
It's a single.
But imagine
void.
if you had that, like you had Dr. Kapur, who was your ear guy, who comes in, goes a little beyond his territory, and says, "No, Doctor Desai's."
Desai's. Don't go into Desai's. Don't go
Yeah.
into Desai's.
Yeah. And then, or you go the other way, you're like, you go to Dr. Sengupta's.
Yeah.
That's his house. Don't
Yeah.
go to his house.
Like, niklo yahan se.
And Sengupta will get out.
Get out. Stay in your lane.
So then that's why ear, nose, and
Throat all
Yeah.
together.
Unless you said it was a Monty Python type situation where ear, nose, throat, you go to see a guy, it's three different people.
On the doctor's
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
So Sengupta,
Yeah.
Mehta, and
Chatterjee, Mukherjee, Banerjee.
all
Ear,
the
nose,
G's.
throat.
Yeah.
You know, like something like that.
And
And it's just like you go from one to the other.
what do you think, doctor?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that.
I don't know, doctor. What do you think?
Yeah.
You know?
That is possible.
So then you have ear Banerjee, nose Chatterjee, mouth Mukherjee. You know, then that kind of sort of
yeah, that
situation.
is true.
Yeah. Sounds a little dirty,
A
but,
little bit.
but confusing. So
Too
that's
much.
why ENT has one person.
Also, I'm not.
So then
I
all
don't.
three becomes one doctor's territory.
Correct. And I think that it's an easy enough thing to combine together. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, like our producer also said that it's not too distant. It's not like he's a brain doctor and a proctologist.
Yeah.
Like so he.
Then you'd be concerned.
You'd be worried. Like if he does brain and anus,
Yeah.
you're like thinking, but I mean,
Why?
why
Why
both?
did he study
Why
those
did he
two
do
things?
those two things like brain and anus?
Yeah.
Eye doctor.
If you want to make money on the side,
Yeah.
do skin and then do export-import.
Or start a podcast.
Do a podcast.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
do something or
Correct.
don't do a podcast.
No, because you want money.
Money,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So I think that these three
Yeah.
can be easily combined into one thing.
Yeah.
And just given
Without
to.
disturbing others' jurisdiction.
Yeah, you stay out of the eye.
Yeah.
You stay out of the teeth.
Like if you're a lung doctor, if you have a pulmonologist, he starts fucking around little bit, then the heart, if you got a heart guy, he's going to be pissed. Who put that in there? You didn't check with me. You didn't
Yeah.
check with me, no? I'm the heart guy.
But this is what happens, and I've noticed this with my parents also. And doctors do get very territorial. And I've seen this with a lot of doctors, is the medication. Because you'll get medication from one doctor who will be your heart guy. Then you'll get a urologist. The urologist will give another set of medication, which will be some thinners, and the heart doctor will give some other BP medication. Then there'll be a sleep doctor. Then there'll be an eye doctor and be an ear doctor.
Easy.
Now, all these doctors they're giving different medications, and what's happening with those medications, some of them are being repeated also.
Yeah.
And what happens is that you get overlap. And then the doctors start abusing each other.
Yeah.
Who prescribed? Then why are you taking this medication? So I'm saying, like, but I'm taking it for my ear.
Yeah.
He's saying, but that's affecting your heart. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but what the, like, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying that these doctors can't get on the same page.
Never.
So with an older person,
Yeah.
you're always confronted with, you need a doctor's doctor
Yeah.
who's like sitting with all the doctors
Yeah.
and saying, stop fucking with this old person.
Yeah.
Okay. And just don't give them 12 blood thinners between
Correct.
you all.
And he'd be like a fund of funds.
Yeah, he's a fund of funds.
Or like, you know how there's a joint commander-in-chief of the armed forces.
You need that.
Every person needs a doctor on top of doctors. Yeah.
So you
Don't
need
speak
a-
to the patient.
No.
I'll speak to the patient.
Correct. You need a CEO of your doctors.
Yeah,
So
CEO of doctors.
that can't be your ENT because he's another doctor.
Yeah, correct.
But what I'm saying is that you need a doctor who's supervising all your
Super
doctors.
point. That's a super point.
Because otherwise it's too much.
And also the thing is that then organ takes precedence, which is how it's happening now.
Yes.
A little chaotic, right?
Yes.
Would you say that you've seen, we've all had aging parents, you've seen doctors. Would you say heart is the,
Heart generally
when
is
he
the,
walks in,
yeah, everyone's like,
king of the jungle?
cardiologist has said it, then what can I say?
Yeah,
It's like, then don't sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
He's the main guy.
okay, then you won't be able to taste anything. It's like that kind of thing. It's like, forget it then, the cardiologist, because the cardiologist rules.
He's the main guy.
Yeah.
He's the king of the jungle.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's
So-
he's a share.
And I think organ size also,
Yeah.
then hierarchy is a thing. Like kidney guy is big
Kidney guy is big.
because it's a big organ.
Yeah.
Lung guy is big. Skin and all you can disregard because
Skin, I mean, depends on the condition also.
Yeah.
But yeah, but skin guy, yeah, I guess.
third,
But he's there.
yeah. But orthopedic you can't ignore. But heart, like he's the main because he's like if I
Who
stop,
told you? So he's like the
he
big
knows
daddy.
that my thing stops.
Yeah.
What do you do with your legs and your hands
Yeah,
and
yeah.
your skin?
Forget your brain. It's
Yeah.
like that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Leave your brain at home is that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Although the brain guy and the heart guy can get into it.
Neurologists and cardiologists can go head to head, as they say. Head
Because
to heart.
that's lion versus tiger.
Yeah.
Who is the king of the jungle?
So what's that?
Because
But
heart will say, boss, I stop pumping, you're done.
you're fucked.
Brain will say, boss, I stop thinking, you're done.
What will you do with your heart?
Yeah.
Let it pump.
Yeah.
Where are you? Who are you? You remember? Take your heart and fuck off from here.
And in this battle, then what is the little knee joint orthopedic? His
What is he
medication.
gonna do? Yeah, he's like, oh, I've come to solve your knee pain. Arey, fuck off.
You know who he is?
Who is this? So he's the knee. I'm the knee doctor. Fuck off.
He doesn't know his name. The doctor's left with his heart.
Yeah.
What have you come for? This is, yeah. So that's why you need a guy. Please, none of you speak to the
Please
patient.
don't fight. So
Raghav, I'll be your doctor from now, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky.
So that's the thing.
That's the thing.
So I'm happy that the ENT is one person, just one less person, two less people to
Yeah.
deal with. Imagine
Because
there's
otherwise
one more
nose, ear,
throat, two more
Each
doctors.
of whom think they are equal.
I'm looking for more things that can be one doctor.
Like imagine if the whole upper thorax was one guy.
I'm saying like combine the eye and dentist. Now he's a
Yeah.
dentist who can also tell you your eye, how your eyes are, can look at your ears. Just handle my head.
So maybe the future can be like in that section, right?
Hmm.
Top half doctor, middle doctor,
Middle doctor,
lower half
doctor.
So that's
Stuff.
it. He's like, I've got a slight venereal disease, and my left leg doesn't work. Oh, I'm the lower half guy. Come to me. I do anything. Your belly button below
Where is me? So much simpler.
This is the last conundrum, also medical. The Supreme Court of India just passed a rule saying that prescriptions by doctors in India have to be legible. Because I don't know if this is the case with you, but everywhere in Bombay and Calcutta, my doctors are quite good, but most other doctors scribble. They just scribble stuff. And exactly. And it's complicated names of Parvasarin too. You know,
Foley
canis
bet
conis.
143.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's really tricky ones. I'm in the middle of one called Cysterian 73, but then it's got three other parts to it. So some of it is Latin, some of it is just made up.
Fusi bet. And it could be
Yeah,
anything.
it could be anything. Levisting 5.
Hmm.
And the only person in India who can read that guy's scribble is the guy who works in the pharmacy shop,
Correct.
who is not otherwise an English speaker.
No.
So a doctor will write something, tesvastiricillin 4.
Hmm.
You can't understand a word of what he's written. But you go to Ramesh Chemist, the guy will just look at it 1 second. Tesvastiril 4 dena? Tesvastiril 8 hai or 4 hai? 4 hai. How has that happened, Kunal? How is that pharmacologist, that guy in that pharmacist?
I think it's a sort of code. The doctors have a sort of code, and these guys are able to decipher it. It's only they can decipher. Any chemist
It's like
is trained.
Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Correct. It's like hieroglyphics, and they can decipher it. Also, in that thing, there's also a small commission for the doctor that's mentioned, which only they can tell. So they can tell the doctor's name and commission from the way he's written the thing. It's 10% on this one.
3%,
Okay,
yeah.
3%. 4% doctor ko bhejna hai. That's why now they ask the doctor's name. Who's your doctor? Dr. Mehta. You know, sometimes
Yes, correct.
they ask you, doctor ka naam?
Yeah.
Because the commission is going and they
Yeah.
have to, this thing is going. The doctor has, instead of giving you Dolo, now they give Calpol or they give Crocin 650. They don't give Dolo anymore because the Dolo, now they're getting a better commission from another drug. So they'll push that drug. So that commission has to go to the doctor. So they have to know who the doctor is. All that is in that bad handwriting.
So
And it's like-
specifically, so you don't understand.
So you don't understand.
And he's written there 3% for you,
3%,
Ramesh. Yeah, it's the thing.
It's there.
Because you or I are at least somewhat educated people. And it's just, you look at that, it's just a series of like
Correct.
nonsense scribbles.
So, I mean, a couple of things will come out of this. One is that like I've always thought of it backwards. Like if you have horrible handwriting, you can be a doctor.
Yes.
You know, like at least
Like as a child,
as a
if you
child,
have
like,
horrible handwriting, they're like, have you thought about
being a
medicine?
doctor, you should get into medicine. So that's one
Ear,
thing.
nose or throat? All of them.
All lower half. So the other thing is that now I'm feeling, imagine doctors sitting early morning
Yeah.
with one of those first standard handwriting books.
Yeah.
You know, where you have to trace out the alphabet.
Yes.
You know,
yes,
where
yes.
you have to do
Yeah.
E, H, and you have to just keep, you have to trace out. So I'm saying, imagine a whole generation of doctors now who are going to get into beautiful cursive writing.
Yes.
And those handwriting books are going to fly off the shelves, which is actually my dream. It would be so lovely, to see lots of doctors sitting, taking handwriting classes.
I think it would be lovely also because I'd love to get a prescription with the doctor writing a short story. He came to see me at 4:00. He's totally fucked.
Yeah.
Like it'd be nice to get a full. I
this
have
thing.
prescribed to him Rovistin 10 2 times a day. By the way, here's a little short story. Once upon a time, like I love all that, like a full thing.
Yeah.
And I think the handwriting gets more and more scribbly, the more and more rural you get in India.
Yeah.
It gets so the less and less you understand.
Yeah. But is it see, because I've never had a problem where I've ever had a problem where the chemist or the pharmacist has said, "Kya likha hai?"
Never.
Have you ever
I've
had
never
that?
had that.
Kya likha hai? I've never had that thing.
Never.
I have always wondered, kya likha hai?
Yeah.
But I've never given it to a guy.
That
And he hasn't
guy.
said, he's just like,
The miracle is that guy.
इसका 4 नहीं है, 8 है, आप आधा गोली ले लो. It's like that kind of thing.
That guy is the legend.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's secret, deciphered.
He doesn't even do, it's not even an
Yeah.
expression, it's
yeah.
नहीं है. It's just that.
He's got it. Yeah. Because what is going on is the Enigma code. You know how older the Germans' Enigma code, the British cracked it. So the British could intercept the German messages, etc. It's like that.
Yeah.
This is the Enigma code that exists only between these two
people.
It's actually not even a language. It's dot dash.
So
dot,
then
dot,
actually
dot,
a lot of the Second World War if just doctors had written notes
Indian
to each other,
doctors to Indian pharmacists.
then nothing, Germans, British, nobody
Same.
could decipher
You
what is
didn't
happening in the
need
mail.
the Enigma code, Alan Turing.
And they wouldn't be able to, Turing would have been out of work.
You don't
There's
need
no
him.
way, there would be no Morse code, there's nothing, just letters going back and forth with nobody understanding. I mean, only the pharmacists.
imitation game, right? He invented the computer.
Correct.
Tuck, 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 tuck. That's what these guys.
Yeah,
And imagine the rural Indian patient.
yeah,
You know, he's just got like a scribbly geometric thing.
correct.
ये खाओ नहीं तो मर जाओगे. He's like, ये क्या है?
Yeah,
Because you can't even tell if it's 4 things or 3 things.
yeah.
To end the podcast, I'll just remind what my producer said just now. She said that she went to a doctor and then the doctor wrote something for the assistant. And then she went to the doctor's assistant who had his own scribbles.
Oh,
And so she had a sensible point. She said, why have you become like that?
I mean, the doctor
It's like
can do
Mickey
it.
Frankenstein.
Yeah,
It's like, why are you becoming like this?
My
That is
idol.
the legacy of the scribble. You know, just... So
Yeah.
the Supreme Court has decided no more scribbling. Because I think the judges are jealous. How can doctors get away with scribblings whereas they have to write page after page of judgment?
But they don't, they have to dictate.
They have to dictate.
They have to dictate.
Now with AI, it's even easier. They
Yeah.
dictate someone types. But still, you have to dictate in English with difficult language in English.
Yeah.
The defendant and the respondent and wherefore soever, herefore so more.
Are both fucked in the case
all
of, yeah.
all of that, right? I mean, imagine if a judge of the Supreme Court could just be like, blah, blah, and
Yeah.
it just all come out.
What is this ruling, sir? Show it to a pharmacist.
And the pharmacist is sentenced to death.
Yeah.
Death,
ये
yeah.
death का है, ये death का है.
Death ka. This has been our last week.
It has.
Follow us everywhere.
You can
Please.
look here.
Look there. Our last week at automatic.in.
Yes.
Send us your conundrums. Next week we will do these.
These listener
Listener
specials
conundrums. Thank you, listeners.
for sending in this.
We've tried to write some prescriptions on it. But
Yeah.
please keep sending us these. We love these. Send it to us. We will answer all your conundrums. And we'll be here like we always are. Bye.
Bye.